Hi there, sign of Scorpio. This is Kim here to do a reading for you guys and for your next 48 hours. Trying to get them all out like on time today. And I think I will. So I hope you're doing really, really good out there. Thanks so much for joining me. And I hope that these messages resonate. They are channel messages from your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self. That's the energy I choose to tap into, and that is the intention that everything's going to be for the viewer's highest good. So if you're connected with this reading, then I'm connected somehow with your energy, and that's how these messages get here. So I'm using the Moon Oracle just to kind of grab a few. For some reason, I'm feeling more like oracles for you all than tarot. We'll still use the tarot, but just so FYI, if you're into oracles, good. If you're not, you know. These aren't reversals. We don't do reversals on these. I really don't like doing reversals on any kind of oracle necessarily. It kind of just depends. So one right away. Oh, wow. Full moon, earth, for a flower, achievement. Sometimes there's the achievements that only we see. You know, they're those big, huge things, but things that only we know about, either health or diet and things like that. But this is the full moon in earth, the for a flower. With this, I mean, with it being a full moon, and it's so lit up, it feels like the spotlight. It also, achievements, the number 8 with these achievements. So let me grab the book and I'll tell you kind of what they say, because usually it's a little bit different than what I've interpreted, but I mean, that's just how I'm seeing it, is that there may be things that we don't share that we achieve. This is something that maybe you won't even have to share it. Maybe it's just going to be very noticeable or noticed. Maybe this is a change, a glow up. Yeah, it says this is a time when your enjoyment of your well-deserved success can easily give rise to a tendency to overindulge. So try to rein back those impulses. It says the success of this project is now completely assured if you can modestly take it in stride. Your achievement and the acclaim and appreciation of others due to the successful completion of your project, more likely to lead to more prominent social life, or a more prominent social life. Okay. So we got that. Let's do another one. And it's earth, so this is great. All right. I have adaptability. So, and it might be necessary for this achievement, the adaptability. Choices, decisions, 2 of leaves, or the first quarter, waxing air moon. Waxing air moon. Okay. Okay, there is a move. There's much movement here, physical and mental, during this time. You will probably be involved in a business trip or 2 in the process of developing this original idea. So it is something that you will think of, or that you've already thought of, because of it saying, I feel like it's already thought of, since this card was like saying, you know, you've pretty much got this as a success. It might not require, but it might involve this partnership too. There may be a partnership in here, or working with somebody else too. The scepter, 14. The scepter is what they're holding. So that's the scepter of, you know, it's like your scepter of power. All of the kings, usually all the queens have the scepter, kings and queens. It's representing the 14th mansion. So, desire for a position of prominence. It's a desire to rise above your station in life, and it is seeking, going to get a sense that recognition is close by and respect in a traditional sense here. This is going to require good planning and forethought from you. So holding your scepter and forethought and planning to basically claim your position, right? Okay, so that's that part. Let's get some tarot on those. Tell us about the achievement here. Angels, archangels. Tell me about the achievement. Okay. You need to take, so it's more about your faith and your belief in yourself. That you're not going to make a bad decision. There's a feeling of like, this is what's happened in the past. And so there's a need to judge what the present is and what those crossroads will bring. But the message is, take a leap of faith on yourself and on your ability to make wise decisions at this time. There is no right, really, or wrong. There is experience. And the Hangman. The Hanged Man waiting. It's a waiting game. We're waiting. And maybe we're waiting on some kind of achievement. Like maybe we have a goal for ourselves and we're kind of waiting for that, like a marker for yourself. Like I can see achievements in different pillars. As it like steps, like the more like the first one and then you get to the second one, the more you advance in the steps, like the easier it gets, the more adaptable and able you are, the more mentally fit you are. So this is definitely being able to take advantage of this time by gaining new perception from where you are at this point. And this new perception usually can lead to more compassion, which is priceless. Six of Wands. There's the achievement, guys. There's the achievement. There's the acclaim. There's your recognition. The Six of Wands. And you notice the eyes here. This person is seen. It didn't come without work, but I think they're really wanting you to hang in there with the strategy. Like, I wouldn't move forward until you had that strategy. Could be a Leo energy, Virgo energy, Aries energy, or Gemini. Okay. Let's get some from Spirit Animal Oracle. Messages for Scorpio. there's a need to set healthy boundaries. The armadillo spirit is, by nature, it has this built-in shell to protect it. But it's part of this, so it's part of the body. In a way, it's like there's some kind of really natural defensive stance that you might be taking. And so it may be a little bit about dropping our boundaries. Well, for the sake, one, of not feeling like you have to be so defensive about something. I don't know if this is what this is regarding, but I think that's what they're trying to say. Of course, it's good to have healthy boundaries up, but when we have too many boundaries, well, we can isolate ourselves and shut people out. 47, my favorite number. I love that number. Pig spirit, use your mind wisely. Use your mind wisely. The pig is a very smart animal. Very smart animal. And this one has wings on it. So pig spirit is almost like saying, you know, not only are they intelligent, but we believe when pigs can fly. So we believe, like spirit believes, that you have this ability to do something that others would find very challenging to do. This is just like a special trait, or it's a gift inside of you. Yeah, you've been blessed with a really smart, clever mind. Okay, and sometimes that can be harder on us. Sometimes it can be more difficult when you are so smart. Because that is why that's what I feel like these boundaries that have been put up because really the logical side, not the heart space, but the logical side would be like, well, if we just don't do this, or we don't see this person, or avoid doing this, we'll be all right. If we just don't look at this, we'll be all right. Like those things that we put up, because you're smart, because you can think ahead, foresight. It's planning not to get hurt. Sometimes it's planning to a little too safe, though, which I'm familiar with too. Pig spirit, use your mind wisely. And it has the number 3 associated with it. So there we go with that Empress energy too. Beautiful. Swan spirit. I like swan spirit. 60. Time for a deep dive. So there's something that is trying to be united in your life that right now. There's something that's separate that is trying to be united. The feelings of love are all there, but people are trying to get their mind online. That's not what's going to drive everything to unite. It's the hearts that will come up with the ideas to unite. Things happen that are not logical when love is involved. Things happen that we look back and can say, well, that was a miracle when love's involved. So this is a time to look very deep into your emotions, because there's a lot of emotions that are going to be coming up. I got chills. There's a lot of emotions coming up. And like right before your reading, I specifically asked for Archangel Michael. So there's something for you with Archangel Michael and having his help. I don't know. Let's get a different oracle. I have different oracle here, right? Yeah. Okay. I have the power to surrender. deck. So we're going to use this. The Power of Surrender, I think it's called. Your talent is going to blow somebody away. It's going to blow some people away. Not going to realize that you had been holding on to, possibly keeping a talent secret for fear. For fear. Yeah, I mean, well, some people do that for fear of judgment. Judgment's harsh here. We'll get judged by how we learn our lessons, it seems as though. But if that's the case, then part of the lesson, I feel like, would be to learn to accept yourself no matter what. No matter what. Even when the criticism is high. Even when you don't feel like carrying your scepter. You still do. And when you still persist, this is this victory. It was always there. It shouldn't matter when somebody recognizes it. That's what I'm trying to say. But I will let you know that you're going to, like, blow people away. I'm getting the message, like, you'll blow somebody out of the water. You'll blow them out of the water. Well, maybe it's because of that Swan Spirit, a deep dive. So there's something that you can do really, really well. You may be very, oh, well, there's those walls. There's those walls. That's that armadillo spirit. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Yes. Yes. And on, on some level, a lot of us have that. I can see Leo having that kind of characteristic too. There's Scorpio. Very, you're very confident sign. You're smart enough to know what battles to choose. And in the past, it was an option to avoid some battles and just choose a few. But in this type of energy, I feel like there's something that we'll have to confront. And as a collective, we're all confronting things at this time, right? Geez, surrender your fear. It looks like this person is in the middle of the sun. Surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories that you're telling yourself. Usually those are the things that, the mind telling you to hold back. And sometimes that's, ego, that survival, wanting you to be safe. And so therefore, don't even go there. Don't even cross the road. It's, yeah. So it says, stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. Celebrate every baby step forward. Every single challenge, celebrate yourself before anybody else says anything, or because nobody else has to. But like I say, you're gonna blow somebody away. This also might be ready for some kind of like divine connection, like feeling like you're ready for that, feeling like you might be attracting that into your life at this time, waiting for that type of exciting thing to happen. Okay, and maybe this is a big, big, big message, is surrender the idea that you can fix someone. Or is this energy being played out on you? Is somebody trying to fix you? So it says, either way, I think it says it's time for a relationship to shift. If that doesn't work, or no, it doesn't work to try to fix someone, each person must be accountable for his or her own feeling. That's true. All right. So, for the most part, that's what I have for you. Some last messages here for Scorpio. Some last messages for Scorpio, please. Okay. Resilience. Someone is protecting you from the truth because they are worried about your response. It's not their decision to make. You are tougher than they think. Resilience. Caution. There is no truth behind this farce. Be wary of smoke and mirrors. Look closer and the illusion will soon melt away, revealing a sanctuary where only truth remains. Reassessment. Take time to look at this situation again. There are many possibilities. However, each possibility will lead you to the same outcome, so you have nothing to lose. And then I have amazement, which is something that I feel like is going to be felt soon. You have worked hard to get everything just the way it is. Trust and enjoy this moment and that everything is as it should be. Everything is as it should be. I have that? Yeah. Okay. So that's what I got for you, beautiful Scorpios. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.